Alright. Hello YouTube, Chris here. I just wanted to go over NFL week 11, I think that would be. Maybe, yeah, I think it's week 11. Week 11, some picks, thoughts, bargains, whatever we can find at each position. So let's just go through here. And first and foremost, Luck always puts up big points, and he's bound to put up big points against Andrew Luck and the Colts. That's a really good play. Aaron Rodgers also a really good play against Philly. Philly gives up a lot of touchdowns, and Tom Brady. So top performers are definitely all these guys are top performers. But I want to pick one, so I'm gonna go with Brady. I think he'll have a really good game. Other guys in that mid-tier region, I think Rivers can have a really good game against Oakland. I'll probably start Brandon Oliver. He'll probably bounce back and have a really good game because he hasn't been having a lot of good games lately. Big Ben, I think will bounce back big time against Tennessee. Tennessee's horrendous, and I think Martavis Bryant's going to do good again. Just saying. I think Ryan and Newton are both viable plays. Maybe more Matt Ryan because, well, I don't know. Both their defenses are horrible, so they're both good plays. Matt Ryan kind of flunked out yesterday and didn't take advantage of that matchup, but I think Carolina's a defense that's a little easier to slice up. So go with that. RG3 definitely has a favorable matchup against Tampa Bay, but I don't really trust RG3, so screw RG3. Sanchez is an interesting pick. If you guys want to go pretty cheap, he's pretty good. Josh McCown actually did pretty good. I was shitting on him last week, but he wouldn't be a bad play at 7,000 against Washington. They're not a very good pass defense at all. So Sanchez also. I don't think he'll have a big game, but I definitely think he throws about 2 touchdowns maybe. That's what you probably get out of him. Derek Carr too had a really good game against San Diego. Last time they played, Derek Carr came out just throwing aggressive as hell. So that's interesting. Mettenberger is a big time sleeper. So is Mallet because I haven't seen much of Mallet. Oh, hold on. Did he play last week? I have no idea. No, he hasn't played yet. Wait. Yeah, he hasn't played yet. So he's interesting. Mettenberger's interesting play. The only problem with Mettenberger is that his receivers never really pulled through for him, but he definitely has a matchup against Pittsburgh that he can take advantage of. So Mettenberger's he's a sleeper. He's definitely down there. And then Teddy B has Chicago, one of the worst pass defenses. They're freaking horrible. Teddy B can probably have a really good game. So that's what I'm looking at here. Let's go running back. I don't buy Forte as the top running back, so I'm not gonna get him. Foster against Cleveland is a little questionable. I don't know. Lynch against KC, I might want to stay away from this one. Charles against KC, I might want to stay away. But Le'Veon Bell against Tennessee, I think is a really good play. I don't know if I'll be able to plug him in because I already have an expensive quarterback, but he's definitely a good play. Going down the line here, LaShawn McCoy's a really good play because Green Bay's a horrible run defense, but LaShawn McCoy didn't take advantage of his matchup last week, so I guess it just kind of depends, to be honest. Lacey's also a really good play. He's been balling out lately. So Freddie Morris also a good play. I go Freddie Morris. I think against Tampa, I think he'll have a really good game. Steven Jackson was running all over Tampa Bay, and he got a touchdown. I think Morris can do a little the same. Let's keep going here. And Steven Jackson also I think he's a good play against Carolina. The Eagles were absolutely just running all over him, and I think Steven Jackson can get in goal line situations to where he could be made as a viable play. Ingram, good play. Ingram's also a good play. Cincinnati's been absolutely horrible against the run lately. Jeremy Hill, also a good play against New Orleans. He did shitty last week. Well, he didn't do shitty, but he got a fumble, so he got around 4 points. But he had 55 yards on the Browns, and that was a little surprising. But their whole offense as a bunch was not doing good. I think they'll bounce back this week. I think Jeremy Hill will have a good game. So Jeremy Hill, you can definitely go with him. I'm not going to go with Jeremy Hill, though. I'm going to keep looking here. And I think I'm going to go with Brandon Oliver. Just because, is he still starting? Oh, Ryan Matthews is back. Ooh, changed. I did not know that, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta say, Ryan Matthews is back. So you know what? You start Ryan Matthews. Where's he at? Here he is. I'm starting Ryan Matthews. He's going to bounce back against the Raiders. This has to be a really good play. Ryan Matthews. I'm rolling Ryan Matthews. Just because he hasn't... he's coming back from injury, and I'm pretty sure he wants to go out with a bang. Not go out with a bang, but like, cement his spot there and have a really good game against Oakland. It would make so much sense. They're at home. That would make a lot of sense. So I'm going to go with Ryan Matthews there. I think he's my sleeper play this week. I like him a lot. As for any other running backs that you could get desperately, down here, I don't really see much of anything. Maybe Jonathan Stewart. It's probably the only guy at 5,100. That's about it. Wide receivers, DT will have a good game. Brown will have a good game. Nelson will have a good game. Cobb will have a good game. I don't think J-Mac will. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that touch with what's his name, Sanchez. Jordan Matthews does, so I might start Matthews. But these are the options here. Deshaun Jackson also a good play. They check the ball to him often. Alshon Jeffrey also a good play against Minnesota. Evans, Odell. These are two really good plays. Odell. No one seems to be able to stop Odell. I like Evans a lot, so I'm gonna drop Evans in there. And I'm gonna need to get a little cheaper at receiver. I think Keenan Lewis is gonna shut down AJ Green, so I'm not gonna go with AJ Green at all this week. Martavius Bryant, however, I think he's gonna have another really good game, but he's not as cheap as I like him to be. So I might go somewhere else with that. I want to pick at least one New England receiver. I think I'll go with LaFell. And well, it depends who Vontae would cover. I don't think Vontae would stay on Edelman. So maybe I'll go Edelman. I think I'll go Edelman right there. Either way, I think they're both really good plays. Bolden, really good play as well because he's consistent as hell, and Kaepernick he's the number one guy. Kaepernick's always looking to him. Calvin Benjamin, also a good play. I might add Benjamin here. Benjamin's also a really good play. They look to him often. This is Cam's only real weapon, and they play against the freaking Atlanta Falcons. So that should tell you enough. Vincent Jackson, also a good play. 6,500, cheaper than Mike Evans. 1,000 actually cheaper than Mike Evans. So I like him. John Brown is a boom or bust play, but Drew Stanton seems to have a connection with him, so it could work. Andre Holmes went off against San Diego last time they played, so maybe he's a valuable play for you. I'm not really believing it. Not even Keenan Allen. I'm done with Keenan Allen. I'm never picking his ass again until he proves some damn consistency. Pisses me off. And with Patterson has a really good matchup against Chicago, but he has not been delivering lately. I think Jennings would probably be a better consistent play if you guys want to play someone against Chicago. Patterson has just been so weird lately, but I mean, I can see a reason for taking this guy, but yeah, he just hasn't been producing lately. So I don't know. I'm going to stay away from him. Jennings, I think Jennings is the more consistent play you can go with here. But yeah. Anyways, anyone down here? Let's see, is there any cheap guys that we could look at? Hunter could have a good game. James Jones is probably destined for a good game. He gets targeted a lot. These are some good like cheap bargaining kind of plays. Hunter and Jones. That's it. I can't really look at any other ones. Tight end. Now, a tight end. Obviously, Gronk is going to have a monster game. So will Graham, and so will Thomas. So will Olsen. So I think all these will have good games. So let's make sure I have money. So let's pick this real quick. I like picking the cheapest I can, and then doing my best with it. So Nick Novak is probably going to have the best game for being the cheapest kicker. So I'll go Nick Novak. Plays Oakland. Come on, guys. And then defense. If I can pick a really cheap defense, I will. And I can't seem to find one. Yeah, I could go Saints because I feel like Cincy has been so horrible lately. I think Seattle can shut down freaking that KC offense. So I'm gonna go Seattle Seahawks. So I'm gonna go with that. And now I can see what I can work with my tight end. 6,300 I get to work with. So Gates is probably gonna have a really good game. Just letting you guys know. Rivera had a really good game last time. Dwayne Allen, I'll probably go Dwayne Allen just because luck always finds him in the end zone. Right there. Delaney Walker is a good play. He's a good play if he plays. He's a really good play. Whatever. I like Kelsey a lot, but not this week against Seattle. Donnell, I wish they took advantage of him more, but no. Jordan Reed is always a solid play because he's cheap as hell, and you can always fit him in there. I like Jordan Reed a lot. So, anyways, Heath Miller too. I mean, he's a little inconsistent. He's really inconsistent actually. My boy Zach Ertz, I don't know what's going on with him, and I'm kind of sad. Fleener, they've been involving him a lot more in the offense. So, if you don't want to go Allen, you can go Fleener, which isn't a bad play either. They always bring out the 2 tight end sets in the red zone, so that could work too. And then you get 1,300 to play with. I'm gonna take out Fleener. I'm gonna go Allen. Piece of shit. Anyways, guys, these are my picks, and this is probably what I'm gonna stick with. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to sorry guys, I'm a little sleepy. I wanted to make a video before Thursday, but if you guys have any questions about lineups or any type of questions about anything fantasy football related, Fanduel related, or anything related, I can try to help. I try to help out with comments and everything. So feel free to leave a comment, and you can like the video. I mean, someone disliked my video the other day. It hurt my feelings. But anyways, you guys can feel free to email me too your questions, and then I can look at your lineup, and then maybe I can give you some advice and stuff. But you guys, I mean, anything. Feedback is awesome. If you guys could leave a comment on what you think. If you guys think I suck, tell me why I suck. That's about it. Anyways, thank you guys, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.